Down, Perez. That is complete inside the 5. No timeouts. Clock is counting down. Can they clock it in time? 3, 2.
Game's over. He didn't get the snap off. Game over.
The snap occurred after the clock was at 0. The game is over.
First regular season home loss for St. Louis since week 3 of last year. Kevin Sumlin's underdog Houston team, who needed a break. They've been so close. He said we just needed some good things to happen. They happened today. They fought right to the end in a thriller that ends up with triple zeros and St. Louis unable to clock the ball.
Boy, I feel like Luis Perez maybe had a second or a half a second to snap it, and he was kind of waiting. Watch him get to the line of scrimmage. Watch the clock. 3, 2, everybody's set. Snap it now. What are we waiting for? There's a possibility if he just snaps it right away that they have a second left. Maybe. I mean, it's close. That's why I said you cannot stay in bounds short of the goal line.
Yes.
That throw had to be towards the sideline or into the end zone.
That is the risk you take by not throwing it into the end zone or towards the sideline. Over the middle and short, and then you could not clock it. And by the way, give credit to Houston.
Yes.
It has been a season where they have been so close, where just a play or two goes against them. They fought to the end, and they are not out of it. St. Louis had a chance to clinch a playoff spot. But Kevin Sumlin's Houston Gamblers came on the road and won. 23-16. Going to be a real good stretch run in the UFL to the playoffs. ABC World News Tonight, or your local news, is coming up next over most of these ABC stations.
Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu. Rated PG-13 in theaters May 22nd. Get tickets now.
Right now, it's New York's #1 news with Joe Torres and Tanya Rivero, Sam Ryan with sports, and meteorologist Jeff Smith with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast. Now, Eyewitness News at 6.
Who got the power? We got the power.
There is currently no Long Island Railroad service. Train stopped running more than 15 hours ago, and there are no scheduled negotiations between the unions and the MTA.
So what does this mean for commuters who need to get home or to work? And looking ahead to the Monday morning commute, what will that look like if the largest commuter rail system in North America is still shut down? Good evening, everyone. I'm Tanya Rivero.
And I'm Joe Torres. More than 3,000 LIRR employees are off the job. That's about half of the workforce.
The MTA and the union railroad workers for 3
Now officers are guarding the entrance to Swatch, and there's a note on the door that says the new watches will not be sold at this location.
Didn't I?
Whatever you selling, I'm a sick joke. My president's a felon and I can't cope. I'm in love with the pain, so I stick poke with my kin. Folk, give me drink, smoke. Whatever you selling, I'm a sick joke. My president's a felon and I can't cope. I'm in love with the pain. We taking on the system cause it broke. Oh no! Old man, trouble back again. Fucking up my plans like oh no, oh no. I'm back to the black again. Getting fucked up again. Oh no, oh no. Old man, trouble back again. Thought I had the upper hand. Oh no, oh no. I'm back to the black again. Getting fucked up again. Oh no, oh no.
said they found him in the rubble. They were shocked his heart was still beating. I wasn't certain how safe it was shipping him back here. But if anything, he's shown he's resilient. It'll take some surgery, but eventually we'll get him back up to speed.
You realize this is revenge, right? Waller knows we double-crossed her and she's getting back at us by saddling us with this douchebag.
Yep. I heard he was sort of a hero down in Corto Maltese.
Was that what you heard? Because not quite.
What do you guys want him for?
Just to save the fucking world, that's all.
My brother, he's violent, unafraid, oddly charming, unpredictable.
You're going to kill me, Ruben?
No, there's an idea.
I don't have custody of the kids.
You know what?
I don't get custody.
It has been insane, pathetic
But
joke.
right
what
now,
I've had to go through.
she doesn't know where the kids are.
Do not talk about me as a mother.
They
I'm
at
so
home?
sick to death of you talking
They
about
your
me
sisters?
as a mother and what I've done
They're
wrong.
probably at a firehouse somewhere. She just
Do
dropped
not
them off
talk
at
about
the
that.
firehouse,
I am
you know?
sick of you accusing
They
me of not
home?
being a good mother.
They
7
home?
years I've been a
Some
good mother. Just
perfect
remember
mother, I
when we
can't have
went out.
custody.
Just remember
Right
how you
now.
upturn of it.
Just look at them.
You're incredible.
Incredibly lonely.
We've got a fight.
I just heard the news. I can't imagine what you must be going through.
We really hate to see you go, but I get it. You need a fresh start.
I had no idea what you were going through. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Call or text or whatever works. I know you are dealing with a lot right now. Just, we're gonna miss you a lot. But you two are gonna get through this. I'm here for you. Someday she'll understand.
Get comfortable.
Girl.
My mission.
Come on, buddy.
All of
Don't forget, you want
Didn't you know?
What?
Attempted.
Big.
Did his decision. There were no injuries.
To Maine now, where one firefighter is dead and at least 10 other people are injured after this massive explosion and fire. Investigators say it started just after 10 Friday morning when a silo exploded at a lumber mill in Searsmont. That's about 90 miles northeast of Portland, Maine. The roof of one building collapsed as firefighters battled to contain that fire, and at least 3 fire trucks were also destroyed in the blaze. Investigators are still looking into what caused the explosion.
Eyewitness News obtained surveillance video from the crash that killed 2 pedestrians on the Upper West Side last night, and it shows the SUV traveling along Amsterdam Avenue moments before the driver ran onto a concrete pedestrian island. Police now identify the 2 men killed as 46-year-old Jason Negron and 35-year-old Michael St. Hilaire. 3 other men were injured. Police say the driver was drunk and now faces manslaughter charges. Witnesses say he was speeding.
A picture-perfect Saturday, courtesy of Mother Nature. Jeff Smith is back with a look at your Sunday and a big warm-up next week.
And a programming note for you. Tune into our Eyewitness News special, Advocates and Allies, a Protect Our Children special presentation right here tonight at 7 o'clock on Channel 7.
There are trucks, and then there's the
Sunday and a big warm-up next week.
And a programming note for you. Tune into our Eyewitness News special, Advocates and Allies, a Protect Our Children special presentation right here tonight at 7 o'clock on Channel 7.
There are trucks, and then there's the 2026 GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Current eligible GMC lessees can get this low mileage lease on the Sierra Elevation for around $299 per month.
go commercial when you can have all the comforts of private? The Infiniti QX80. Take luxury to new heights in the Infiniti QX80 at your local Infiniti retailer.
.90 was your record on this date back in 1951. Sun goes down officially 8:07. We're running a rainfall deficit of 1.18 inches on the month. We need rain, and we will probably get some middle part of the week. That'll usher in a much cooler air mass by later in the week. Speaking of rain, a couple of very light showers showing up over central parts of Pennsylvania, so you can't rule out a shower in a couple of spots in our viewing area overnight tonight into the wee hours of tomorrow morning. Still sitting in the low 80s right now inland. Meanwhile, you're in the 60s where a sea breeze has taken over on Long Island into coastal parts of southwestern Connecticut. So our futurecast, not really impressed with that shower chance, but you can't just completely rule out a sprinkle or a shower, especially north and west overnight tonight. You wake up to temperatures in the middle to upper 60s tomorrow morning. That's basically our low temperature in the city. You know, if you're getting off to that warm of a start, it's going to be a very warm afternoon, and it will. Getting up to about 86 in the park, might be touching close to 90 off to the west. Meanwhile, eastern Long Island, some natural air conditioning there, keeping you in the upper 60s in a place like Montauk. Heading into the day Monday, there'll be even a bigger range in temperature across the area between the coast and inland. We could be talking upper 50s eastern Long Island to low 90s over interior parts of New Jersey. We probably split the difference in the lower 80s in and around New York City. That's all courtesy of a breeze, a southeast wind, onshore flow coming in off of the cooler waters of the Atlantic. So coast stays cooler, inland stays warmer on Monday. Tuesday, it's more of a southwest wind. So it's warmth more region wide, well into the 90s. Waters of the Atlantic. So coast stays cooler, inland stays warmer on Monday. Tuesday, it's more of a southwest wind. So it's warmth more region wide, well into the 90s, could even be approaching records in some cases Tuesday and Wednesday. Air quality in the meantime, moderate for tomorrow. Pollen on the high side, top allergens being oak, birch, and maple. And the UV index is an 8, which is very high. You need a lot of sunblock this time of the year. Partly to mostly cloudy, perhaps a shower from late evening until just after midnight, just a couple of spots. That low dipping down to 67. More sun than clouds, an even warmer day shaping up for Sunday. How about 86 for a high? We'll take it. Mainly clear and warm tomorrow night, that low only dipping into the upper 60s. Here's your AccuWeather 7-day forecast. That big range in temperature Monday. Again, 60s right at some of the beaches, especially eastern Long Island, ranging all the way up to 90 inland. A lot of sunshine, again, in the city, getting up to about 80. And then we really turn on the heat on Tuesday. Hot, breezy at times, 95. Can you believe that? 99 is our record. That was set back in 1962, and that's the all-time May record, so we're within a few degrees of that. Clouding up on Wednesday. Watch for a potentially strong thunderstorm late in the afternoon, 93. That comes close to the record of 96. That was set back in 1996. Cooler Thursday behind that front, a lot cooler, 70. Clouds maybe giving way to some breaks of sun. Only in the upper 60s Friday, back up to 70 for the first part of the holiday weekend. Anthony Johnson is in for Sam. He's going to look at sports coming up.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can do all the things that make summer, summer. Take a Grand Highlander and go root for the home team. Send newlyweds off in a Camry. Congrats. Thanks. Or catch some
the west. You can see that we do have some showers that have been kind of dying out here as they've been rolling in from central Pennsylvania. Will allow for at least an isolated shower chance. I think the best chance will be northwest of Philadelphia. Outside of that, some patchy clouds tonight. And notice the temperatures. They're milder. Most locations staying in the 60s overnight tonight. So that starts us off pretty warm tomorrow morning. So your call from AccuWeather, it's partly sunny, hot, and also a touch more humid. Our dew points getting closer to 60, so you're noticing the heat. You're feeling the rise in the humidity levels. Temperatures in the upper 80s, if not touching 90 degrees for Philadelphia, Wilmington, Trenton. It's going to be a hot one tomorrow if you're doing anything outdoors, whether it's yard work or going to some of the events here locally. You have the final round of the PGA Championship in Newtown Square. Temperatures closing in on 90 degrees, a peak heating of the afternoon. And the NASCAR All-Star race in Dover also going to be a toasty one with temperatures near 90. If you think that's hot, the heat continues Monday and Tuesday. Look at these temperatures. This is almost July-like with highs well into the 90s. You can see Sea Isle on the bottom of the list. A good place to be to beat the heat as we head into the upcoming work week. Your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast. The heat builds for your Sunday, 90 degrees, hazy, hot and humid on Monday, 93. And here's our first heat wave of the season. Tuesday, record tying 96 degrees. Not too far from that on Wednesday. I think Wednesday is going to be the most uncomfortable day with the air feeling more tropical. And then we get some late day thunderstorms and that knocks us down. Looking at some cooler days as we approach Memorial Day weekend next week.
All right. Thank you, Brittany. World News Saturday is next here on Channel 6. And don't miss Action News at 10 on PHL 17 tonight. Then we're back here again on 6 ABC at 11. Now for Brittany Boyer, Jason Dumas, and the entire Action News team, I'm Walter Perez. We'll see you back here at 11 o'clock.
Some things have a way of
Now, let's talk NBA playoff basketball. The Knicks have to wait one more night to find out who they'll play in the Eastern Conference Finals. The Knicks will be on 8 days of rest when they play either the Cavs or the Pistons Tuesday night. Knicks fans are feeling confident after sweeping the 76ers, but some fans might want to play the Cavs instead of the Pistons. In the regular season, the Pistons swept the Knicks pretty dominant fashion, winning by margins of 31, 38, and 15. The Knicks won 2 or 3 against the Cavs in the regular season and would also get home court advantage. So let's hope that day is Tuesday night at either MSG. We'll know more by tomorrow. Cavs play the Pistons Game 7.
All right, we shall see.
Thanks so much, Anthony. That's the news for now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tanya Rivera.
I'm Joe Torres. We'll see you after the NHL playoffs.
Role models change children's lives.
Someone to look up to is the best thing ever.
ABC7 salutes the mentors.
Mentorship is so powerful.
Everyday heroes inspiring kids to dream big.
Access to the arts makes everything better.
Plus, how Hall of Famer CeCe Sabathia is helping kids win in life. Watch Protect Our Children, Advocates and Allies, tonight at 7 on Channel 7.
Monday morning on GMA.
I'm here.
It's Brooke Shields. And next week, Kiki Palmer lights up the morning.
I would love that so much.
Next week on Good Morning America.
Need better sleep? We can help. At Mattress Firm's 72-hour sale, save up to 60% on Sealy. Plus, get 0% interest for 72 months on Tempur-Pedic. Hurry, sale ends Monday. Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy.
Pistachio latte.
And 2 more pistachio lattes.
Cafe Cubano.
You don't follow trends. You don't blend in. You take the wheel and go all out. Searching for everything that makes you feel more unique, human, alive. The new Lexus IS. Performance is only amazing if it makes you feel something.
Get special offers on select Lexus IS models.
Need better sleep? We can help. It's Mattress Firm's Memorial Day sale. Save up to $1,000 on a Tempur-Pedic split king system, plus get a $300 instant gift. Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy.
LIRR strikes. Stay with Eyewitness News for continuing coverage.
Breaking news tonight, the massive strike halting service on the nation's busiest commuter rail system. More than 50 million Americans bracing for days of dangerous storms, and a car plows into pedestrians in Italy, causing multiple injuries. First, the union workers for New York's Long Island Railroad walking off the job. That strike leaving hundreds of thousands of commuters in limbo, potentially creating a traffic nightmare. The months-long negotiations collapsing overnight. Now the blame game. New York's governor, President Trump, pointing fingers at each other, and what commuters fear could happen on Monday. A multi-day severe weather outbreak is threatening millions across the plains and Midwest, with powerful thunderstorms, damaging winds, and possible tornadoes. And the summer-like heat coming to the east. Our weather team tracking it all. Horror on the streets of Italy. A suspect slams his car into a crowd of pedestrians and then allegedly pulled out a knife. People in the crowd tackling him to the ground. What we're learning about the injured. The stunning new twist in the Alec Murdaugh case. Just days after that remarkable reversal of his double murder convictions, South Carolina prosecutors say he could now face the death penalty in a new murder trial. A popular Pocket Watch collaboration igniting a global frenzy. Fans camping outside for days and stores forced to close amid chaos and fights. A close call for two fishermen in California pulled from the chilly water after their boat capsized. And the new images tonight of a dramatic rescue after a different boat burst into flames in Miami Beach. Why one of the most memorable jingles in decades
1877 cars for kids
is getting pulled from the airwaves in California. And America Strong tonight, the clever firefighters and how they saved a Little League playoff game.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday. I'm Wade Johnson. We begin tonight with breaking news. A crippling blow to the country's busiest rail system. Union workers walking off the job early this morning. Hundreds of New York's Long Island Railroad workers hitting the picket lines, paralyzing the system. Talks breaking down over proposed pay increases and health care costs. The strike leaves hundreds of thousands of commuters in limbo. And now the blame game. New York Governor Kathy Hochul and President Trump pointing fingers at each other for the
Hey, you can't serve like that. I can't serve like that. Serve like that. Final is under.
Shit. They're counting on us. Lean into.
Am I on sale?
Hell yeah!
Tell you, son.
Jump! Jump! Remove your shoes!
About it until this morning. She just blurted out, "It's